There we go. Hello, Gemini. This is your channel messages for the 1st of... Damn it! Damn it! We'll do it live! We'll do it fucking... Do it again! Hi, Gemini. This is your channel messages for the 1st of July. It is Canada Day. Yay! So I hope to all my Canadians, all my Torontorians, all my Quebecois, all my Scarboroughans, I hope we have a beautiful Canada Day. Now, Gemini, I got a channel messages yesterday. Well, first of all, good morning. First of all, I'm hoping that my teacher is watching. Okay, so I had to kind of poise up a little bit. The woman who initiated me into this, Shantae Long, Astro Queen, Picky Tree Terror, No More Terror. I'm not sure if she's watching, so I had to posture up. I was told clairaudiently that I need to stand up and do readings. So just in case my superior is watching, I am standing up for the readings today. Gemini, channel message, okay? I'm getting, I am sorry, Aleister Crowley, okay? It says, this is the message I got. It said, I am sorry you had a miserable, bitter, and disgusting life. I believe it was not your fault. They tried to use you to get to Satan. Now, I just want to say, as we enter into July season, which is officially Cancer season, I know how terrible, miserable, and upsetting a life of the occult could be. And after reading Aleister Crowley's book, The Book of Lies, I saw how much of a tormented life he had. And he did not know better. Again, one more time, says, I am sorry, Aleister Crowley. Some people call him Crowley. I say Crowley. I am sorry you had a miserable and disgusting life. I believe it wasn't your fault. They tried to use you to get to Satan. Also, Aleister Crowley was bisexual. So he did frequent both men and women. So I do want to apologize to Aleister Crowley and to any other of the community out there of all nations and everybody, because Aleister Crowley is one of my spiritual friends, and I know he was bisexual. And even though I may have my opinions about the LGBTQAI community, I have the utmost respect for Aleister Crowley, and I would never want to disrespect him or Astro Queen. So let's go ahead and go into your reading, Gemini. Let's see what's up for you today. So it could be something about a psychic medium, all right? Or I'm getting something about initiation, all right? Now, everybody usually have spirit guides, or they have people from past on the dead who help them. So I'm not sure who helps you, Gemini. I don't know if you call on Satan, if you call on Baphomet, if you call on Baal, or I'm not sure who is your spiritual backing. No, I never claimed that this man knows me. I never said this, but there has been a weird affiliation with my YouTube and Aleister Crowley. There's a live on my YouTube, and it said it started in 1960 something. And that's impossible because I'm not born in 1960 something. So I don't know why my YouTube is linking back to a live that was broadcasted at the 1960 something. So yeah, so I'm not sure who's your backing, but Aleister Crowley's mine. Let's go ahead and go into your reading, Gemini. Let's go. Gemini, let's go. First card out. We have Baphomet, exactly. I'm not sure who you are. Maybe you call on Baphomet. I don't know if you study magic like Crowley did, but we're getting the devil, which is a Capricorn. Now, they say Aleister Crowley was the most evil person in history. Well, was Aleister Crowley more evil than Hitler? And if Aleister Crowley was the most evil person ever, he's a Libra. So I'm getting the devil in your life is a Libra. I'm getting a Libra is causing all this in your life. He's a devil in your life. In order to get rid of the problem, you have to take out a Libra. Let's continue reading. We also have destiny swap. Exactly. I'm getting a Libra is causing problems in your life. Now, maybe somebody wanted your position and them couldn't get it. Because we have Baphomet and destiny swap. Them try to use Satan to take you out. But me getting, fortunately for you, Gemini, you were friends with Satan. We also have Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo also, Gemini, you and a Leo. Or me getting a Leo try to swap destinies with you. We also have crying. So that usually is like the cult of tears, you know. You usually make the subject cry, put them through anguish, torment. Now, again, in the book of lies, I did not see any tears. But at the same time, I do know that regardless if somebody cried tears or not, it does not mean they didn't live a miserable life. A lot of people never cry tears but end them life. A lot of people depressed every day, but you never ever see it on them face. So unless Ma was also getting some sectors cry tears. The other sectors use scares. Some sectors use tears. Other sectors use scares. You remember the Monsters Inc. where the monster would open the door and go into little children's room and scare them with a boo, and when them scream, it basically fuel energy, like how the sun fuel energy. But then the little girl was friends with a monster, basically, and he took her through the door to multiple universes. But in the end of the movie, him had to leave her, and the door disappeared. Me get in the sector you're dealing with, use scares. They don't use tears. Now, scares would be the same thing as an adrenaline rush, and we do know that the occult use adrenochrome in high level magic to kind of induce certain type of rituals. But me getting jump scare, but it's when you get scared, you don't get hurt. You know, yes, oh my God, you scared me to death. But the scare don't really last as long as somebody trying to make you cry. Here's a go. Let me also say this. So Uno wasn't going to tell me, say, Uno rent me a room haunted. And I raise rent. You cannot charge rent. Let me tell you something while we're here. While we're here, since we're talking about Aleister Crowley, you know, I had a message yesterday. Okay, no rent. Okay, Canada, because we know Canada full up of these weird ass shit, right? Canada, no rent. There's no rent. Like, first of all, you can't charge rent for haunted places. You don't own the place. The ghost does. Okay, that's why you can't rent it out, because the ghosts own it. Okay, so whoever can get the ghost out, or whoever can live with the ghost properly, them own the fucking place. How you mean to tell me someone rent me one fucking room a fucking haunted? One man dead in here? But the ghost don't violent. It make noise. It look like it like attention. But it's not violent. It's not licking over anything. It kind of linger around, and the ghost is stuck in the closet. So was the ghost bisexual? Boo. Like, what the fuck is happening? When they cannot charge rent for haunted places. You're mad? You can't even rent it out to anybody. So now you get a tenant for rent for get it. No. Canada, you need to change. No. We're not charging no rent for no. Once the place is haunted, it usually abandoned. You can't get everybody who move into the fucking place tell the fucking landlord there's something wrong with the place. One dump it in here, and the landlord is like, it's just in your head. You should go speak to a doctor to get schizophrenic medication, because maybe you're being dramatic. No. I'm here to confirm that the people in my fucking Canada rent me a fucking room and they know the fucking room haunted. But the ghosts don't violent. But then they can't charge my rent. Anyways, let's continue the reading. So yeah, some sectors use tears, other use scares. We also have Pazuzu, warn of other demons, protect against evil forces, and we also have Lilith, Adam's first wife. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Now again, maybe somebody try for someone Baphomet on you. But me getting your Lilith. And Lilith is closer to Lucifer than any other demon, than any other feminine demon. Like any feminine demon, Lilith will be the closest. Incubus and succubus are sent via Satan. But Lilith was in heaven, remember? Them say Lucifer is powerful. The devil has never been in heaven. Satan has never been in heaven. Lucifer has, remember. And we all can talk about the information our best friends, ex-best friends used to have on us. It's pretty accurate. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Again, so since we're dealing with tarot cards and magic, we're getting something about you have had a miserable life. We're getting you had a life of torment, anguish, people outcast you, people make you feel weird. You probably was homeless, ostracized, no money. Maybe people never want you to live in them place. So them give you a place but fucking haunted. Cause nobody want you in them house, cause them say you're the ghost. So they gave you a fucking house with a fucking ghost. Again, so yeah. I'm sorry. I am very sorry I had to go through that tormented life. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Let's go. Let's go. Gemini. Let's go, Gemini. First card out is the Knight of Cups. So I'm getting you're dealing with a water sign. You're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We're getting something about the offering or something about somebody wants to reconnect with you. Now the person is coming bearing flowers. So I'm getting something about someone finally giving you flowers or someone acknowledging you. So this person can be gay, but they're just like me. She's a different race and she's just like me. Why the magician can't be just like you? Why the magician have to be ostracized? Why is the magician any different than anybody who operates in this universe? The magician goes to the bathroom. The magician needs food to eat, right? When we talk about magician, let's use Aleister Crowley, right? Let's use Crowley, right? Him still have to eat. Him still needing money. Him still probably needed some source of employment. He was the same human as any other human who had to do daily routines. But because of what he believed in, he was different. We're getting something about you get your flowers. We also have the Fool card, and that's freedom also. So I'm getting something is leaving. I feel like an energy was attached to you for years. I'm not sure if the energy was attached to you so you could have self-destruct, but we're getting something about you breaking free from it. We have the Hermit card, and we also have the Death card. Yeah, I'm getting something about a Virgo. We're getting also something about a Virgo going pass away. A Virgo passing away. We're getting the Virgo going die. We're getting when the Virgo dies, you're going to get freedom. So maybe the Virgo was using you as a medium. Somebody probably was, we're getting somebody either had a radio, a Ouija board, or they were doing some type of, we're getting possession. We're getting a possession when it comes down to a Scorpio or possession when it comes down to a Virgo. But we're getting something about you're free, you're breaking free from this. Or we're getting Virgo, you break free from the spell you were under. Maybe you needed somebody for kind of back you. Come you get isolated. We're getting like you're gone on the isolation, like you're exile. No, in the Hermit card, Hermit, she don't have any head. I don't know if you can't see the card. In the Hermit card, she don't have a head on. She has no head. I don't know if you can see it. There is light at her head. So Virgo, maybe did they decapitate you? The ghost confirm. So it seems like they decapitate you, Virgo. We're getting decapitation. Or we're getting death by something by the neck. The neck was off the body. The neck was reattached to the body. We're getting your head going to be reattached. I'm literally getting they was using your body and then disattach your head. So maybe them had your head in an incubator and them was using your body for sexual purposes. Come getting them never want your face. Maybe because them never want to see you cry, or them never want the guilt of what they were doing to you. Them never want to look into the face of the victim. So I'm getting them decapitate you and use your body. We're getting a Virgo or a Scorpio was using your body. But we're getting something is coming back. Gemini. No, Gemini, you and Virgo rule Mercury. So did you make a deal with a Virgo? We're getting something about a deal. Yeah, you and Virgo make a deal. Some type of verbal contract, a bet. We're getting Gemini, you and a Virgo made a bet. But we're getting when you met the bet with the Virgo, you decapitate the Virgo. So even if the Virgo won, the Virgo couldn't get paid. We're getting decapitation. But me getting something about the body was still linked. So maybe you decapitate somebody if you use them body sexually, but me getting the decapitation made the person just stay in one place even though they were alive. Don't know what this means. I'm just reading the cards. Let's go. We have the 4 of Cups, and we also have the 4 of Cups, 7. So the, Virgo, I'm getting something about a son. You had a son. You're getting something about a little black boy. Gemini, something about a little black boy. Me getting something about when the so me getting something about when you use boys for do this. Me getting something about when you using. Me getting when I kept using boys for. When I try open the gates of hell. When I keep I use boys for do it and the man them are dead. You have to use a girl. You can't use a boy. Men can't take certain type of pressure. Men don't go through childbirth. Them don't know that pain. Men are programmed to run away from pain. That's why when men were at war, them know if them want to come home, them for just lose them leg. A lot of times when men were at war and them wives are telling them husbands, you need to stop fighting now, come home, you're dead on the fucking battlefield. And the husband is like, we're fighting for our country. No, sir, you're fighting for a system that don't give a fuck about you when you come back from war. A lot of times soldiers will say, we need to go home. So they would cause them would have either make them foot get cut off or cut off a leg, or them would have cut off a hand. And them know that they couldn't be at war anymore. Them had to come home now. Them have to sit down. Because especially to the wives, it was better for them to be at home without a limb than be at war and you don't know when they're going to drop down and dead or get bombed or get shot in them head. Me getting something about to not use boys. But me getting the man them have become very disinterested. Me getting going to use boys. Me getting going to start off the ritual at 12 years old. Me getting the can't use the boys and have to use the girls. Girls do better with confusion. Men don't like to be confused. Men don't like to wait either. When men come, them come instantly. Women have to wait 9 months to meet them baby. Men are impatient. It takes a long time. It takes 29 years for someone Satan. There's almost no nigga who was faithful to them wife for 29 years. But I'm sure you can find a woman who was faithful to her husband for 29 years. When you keep I use the boy, when I have to use a girl. That's why I can't open the fucking gates. Let's continue. We also have the 3 of... I'm getting something about a Virgo. So I'm getting something about... Okay, so the Virgo was trying to... I'm getting something about a boy, a little boy. But me getting the boy me getting something about, me don't know if this is adoption. When I adopt little boy, me getting when I adopt the boy, when I use the boy, them in a spell work, when I use the boys in ritual, I feel like there's a sector that's using, so this is something about men who are crying, the man them a cry, or why the man them not cry? Why the woman them alone cry? I know the sector use tears. And Ariana Grande said, there's no more tears left to cry. So the girls stop crying, just like the man them. So now the girls them not cry and the man them not cry. We're getting something about the man them give up. Them say no. They may not cry, but they will inflict wounds on themselves. They may not cry, but they will drink themselves into death. Sometimes the girl them drink too, but usually them have a purpose to live for. So at least them know at some point. Because men will drink and don't care. Women will drink and care. I'm getting some about Virgo. I'm getting some about to use enough to use a girl. I'm getting on use a boy, but on decapitate a girl. Why you decapitate the girl if one was trying to use a boy? Or I'm getting something about on ask a boy to go under the decapitation ritual. I'm getting him couldn't last. I'm getting the girl a last without a head. How is the girl doing this and she don't have a head on her body? Gemini, I'm getting something about a deal where you make with a Virgo. Or I'm getting in order for you to Me getting in order for you for cross. Me literally getting you go through. Me getting you go through a passage. Me getting you walk through darkness with a lamp. Me getting you need a girl for bring it in. Me getting somebody the decapitation of a woman, or they decapitate a woman based on our beliefs, but they never decapitate the boy. Why? And me getting the girl last longer than the boy. Me getting something about it have to be given to a woman now. It's not a man. It's a woman. Now I know back in the Chinese days, geishas were men dressed up like women. But later on in Chinese tradition, they had women representing geishas. Now in the beginning, it wasn't women, it was men. So but me getting something started off male and it was transitioned off to female, but it never gave the female the credit. When still I give it to the man. Back in the days, geishas were men. If you look on geishas now, they're women. It changed. Me getting something about it have to be given to the woman. No, Virgo, you're the woman because you're Earth. Gemini is the man. So this is something about a Gemini using a little black boy or a Gemini using a boy to do something. Virgo, me getting a tell the Gemini say no, it have to be a girl. It can't be a boy. The Gemini never listen. Me getting Virgo, you win. I don't know how much you win, but they have to give you your money. And may I also say this? I love Kai Cenat's confidence of starting Streamers University, and he's making Streamer University look like Hogwarts. Nigga, you know nothing about magic. So I'm fucking happy that you're starting Streamers University based on Hogwarts and based on the fact that you're Gryffindor. Didn't you cut your locks, Slytherin? You're not Gryffindor, Kai. You're Slytherin. You cut your locks. That's the first thing. Secondly, why would you have a Streamers University mimicking the school of magic when you know nothing about magic? The women do. So this could be something about a Gemini. You come getting Gemini, you give it to the boy. It was supposed to be given to a girl. We're getting something about to not try to open the gate. So not try to open something. We're not try to unlock something, but to keep and give it to men. And the men can't unlock it no more. It has been given over to women. No. This ain't no nigga shit anymore. One more. But we're getting something about the passing of a Virgo. We're getting a Virgo going past. One more. We also had the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it have to be given to a woman now. Queen of Swords. Is that a Libra? That could also be Gemini. That could also be Aquarius. We're getting something about a spiritual death that you wasn't supposed to survive. Because again, we're getting them, I put the man them. They're giving the men the horses to ride and they're decapitating the women. And the women are still surviving. The men are not strong enough to do this anymore. The men are now identifying as lesbians. The men know the man them want to be women. It was a reason why men wanted to be women more than women wanted to be men. It's a reason men want breast implants more than women want to remove them breasts. It's a reason men want to change their penis into a vagina and women don't want to change their vagina into a penis. It's because it was changed over. We're getting something was literally tested and proven. We're getting the man them or they don't have this anymore. It's the women. The women have it. And I have to use the woman for do it. When all said and done, you'll believe God is a woman. And hey, I feel it after midnight. A feeling you just can't find my one. When all said and done. Yeah, Cancer. Ariana Grande, you're a Cancer. You'll believe God is a woman. Gemini, I'm going to leave this here. I don't believe anybody really and truly gave Aleister Crowley his flowers. So I'm getting the woman is the first person to give him his flowers. Unlike the men who ostracized him because he was bisexual, and unlike the men who ostracized him because they never want him to come into power. Thus, the creation of the religion, Thelma. Somebody name could be Thelma or something like that. Thelma. I'm going to leave it here, Gemini. We're going to the next reading, so I'll be back.